Okie dokie. This is Rushcraft. Now, I have already played this demo on Steam Next Fest 2026 springtime. But they did an update to the demo. Now it's version 0.1.3. And there's a lot of changes, and it makes the game quite different. Not just different, but also better. So we're going to play it, and I'm going to explain some differences and explain why it's better. So, here we go. We're going to follow the arrow. It used to be that you could just move like in the cardinal directions, north, east, south, and west. Now you can move fully 3D. So we're going to equip the sickle and gather a bush. That gives us a berry, 2 more blueberries. Let's get some more here. It's going to go through the tutorial. Now we're going back to the castle. If you've watched the previous video, which you can find on my channel, you'll see that this is a lot different. It's all very different. And I didn't know what the heck I was doing before, but I do now. So, crafted items value more than raw resources. Let's craft one. So you put the berries in the cauldron. That creates a new product. You can see your inventory panel, inventory value at the bottom left panel. So, over there on the left, you can see we have 2 berries and 1 blueberry potion. And so we're just going to turn all these berries into potions. There we go. Almost done. And there's that. So, let's go gather some more. Right off the bat, the gameplay is much better in terms of controlling the character. This cute little rabbit is way easier to control in like a 3D space. Before it was just like, again, north, east, south, and west. And you could turn the camera. It was a little clunky. Now it's much better. It's just more intuitive. You just kind of have a more fluid understanding of moving the character. So, secondly, before, and again, you can watch this in the previous video. You don't have to. I'll explain it all here. There used to be a bug that would carry a tray around, and you would put the ingredients on it and bring that back to town. He would offload it, and you have to go grab it off of a shelf and then put it in the cauldrons. That's not here. You just have an inventory now. So let's end the day. Yes. We made 12 gold because we turned everything into blueberries. So now we can buy the boots of jumping. And now we can jump. Look at that. Again, adorable. It is very adorable. So you used to go gather resources, but you only had 9 slots to use. And you have to bring them back and then craft them. Eventually, we're going to get a timer. Yep, you'll see here. Each day, you have limited time to gather and craft. Try to maximize your profit by collecting rare resources, crafting valuable goods, and buy better equipment. So we only have 40 seconds to craft and grab as much as possible. There are red berries. They're worth more. So obviously, you want to kind of prioritize more expensive resources. That platform, in a way. The more expensive resources you get, the more you can sell. And again, you have an inventory, so you see right now, if I at the end of the day hopping, I would just get 11 gold. If I can get the red berries in the cauldron, that's not going to happen fast enough. So actually, I'm going to lose money there, because I only had 4 berries, and they weren't cooking. That's fine. So, you see, you want more cauldrons. Again, in the previous demo, there was not an indication. This guy had this watch, and you would buy it, and it seemed like it turned on the watch mechanic, the time mechanic, and then it was like a race against time. Locate merchants across the castle to purchase crafting stations, sickles, or extra times. That was not explained in the previous demo. Now it is, which is really good. So now you know you have 40 seconds to start with. If you go spend the money on this guy, you're going to have more time, which is more time to gather resources, more rare resources, that kind of thing. Again, another really good change. So let's just get 3 red berries, and then go take them back, and you'll see. So, they also did some balancing on prices. It used to be kind of that it would be more valuable to just gather for the end of the day instead of crafting. So you would just go get red berries, and you'd make more money in the time that you had 40 seconds or whatever. Oops. Oh, I messed that up. So you had 40 seconds to craft, and it would just be better for you. Look at that. I made 10. So I got 3 berries. I should have turned him into 3 potions, but I didn't. And I still made more money than that last time when I gathered more resources. So, again, you just kind of go out, grab resources, bring them back. This is random every time, which is interesting. And again, good. You kind of have to go explore to find the red berries, that kind of thing. I think we can get 4. Should be able to get 4 into a cauldron, into 4 cauldrons, if there's enough time. Anyway, so it used to be the case where you would just go gather berries, and then the end of the day would happen, and you would make a bunch of money. That's not the case anymore. They've kind of balanced it. So you do this, and you level up, and you get gold. Oh, and then you have to collect that, otherwise it's not in your inventory. So there's that. So I'm going to get a total of 12. And it shows you your total based on everything you have in your inventory. Look at that graph. That's insane. So a couple things you can do now, which was the same before, but it wasn't explained very well. Now you can spend your money. So here's this cauldron. I had 30 gold. I can now get 2 more cauldrons. And I have 10 gold. Looks like that's all I can do. So now I have 4 cauldrons. If I go and get 4 berries, I can bring them back and should be able to craft it in time. That is if I can find 4 red berries. Which I can. They're there, but can I gather them in time? That's kind of the part of the thing. So, all right, let's see. I start with 40 seconds. I have 20 seconds now, but I also have 4 cauldrons, so I can bring these over here. Cauldron, 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 cauldron. The timer waits, so we just gotta go quickly and wait. Not wait, but try to get them before. Look at that. Got it. Nice. I made 16 gold. So now I have 26 gold. So let's go. The thing that helps the most, there's a sickle upgrade around here. There it is over there. 25 gold for a better sickle, level 2, which again is just going to make you gather resources faster, which you'll see here. I'll show you. Alright. I wasn't counting how many whacks it would take before, but it's going to take a lot less now. So you're going to get berries faster, which is a good thing. So if you remember last time, I had 40 seconds. Now I was done 20 seconds before I even finished gathering berries. That time I was leaving gathering at 25 seconds because that's how fast the sickle upgrade was. And again, last time I was rushing I was down to the very second to get these 4 potions. This time, 16 gold, no problem, pretty easy. So they have made some pretty big improvements in how this works. Look, we can get another cauldron. There we go. So now we have 5 cauldrons. If we're fast enough, which we should be with the sickle, we can get 5 red berries. And then, again, you can just... Oh, I didn't get that berry. It's on the ground. There it is. So here's some more here. Sometimes it's even more advantageous to just pick up or let the berries fall to the ground and go keep gathering and then just grab them as your way back. So let's do like this. 1, jump up here, cauldron, and then you run back through and you wait. I don't think I'm going to get them all this time. Yeah, no. So actually, that was worse because the berries aren't in my inventory, so they don't get sold. They're in the cauldron. I lose money on that. And they reset at the end of the day. So, lots of improvements. There is, I'm not sure if I can get up here. Let me see. Yep. So, there's this, and this is a kind of a, I guess it's like a fast travel in a way. These mushrooms require level 3. You can't get them unless you have a level 3 sickle. So once you get level 3, you're gonna waste time running across the bridge, jumping all the way across the thing, and getting all the way to the mushrooms. But if you go up there, you jump across. So it's kind of a shortcut, and that's part of just exploring. You want to be able to explore. Oh, I'm not gonna make any money on this day. Oh, come on. Nothing. Okay. I make 2. Alright. So, let's go for that upgrade of the time. So let's just go get 4 red berries. I haven't been able to get 5 consistently. Let's get 4. And get the time, and you'll see it upgraded. So yeah, so clearly the developers are listening to feedback or paying attention to how their game plays, because earlier again, watch the earlier video, but I was confused. Not only confused, but I was like rushed, which I know is the name of the game, but like I was just like, I didn't know what to do, and I felt like I understood how a tycoon game works, which is similar to what this is. It's a type of tycoon game. Look, now we can get this. So now, there's that. So instead of 40 seconds, I think we'll have 50. Perfect, so 50 seconds. Anyway, I understand how tycoon games work. It's that kind of take a product, turn it into a new product, upgrade, and then keep turning it into a new product, and the more you turn it into a new product, the more money you get from it. That's what this is, but I just was like, there's no time for me to get berries and take them back and turn them into something, and the cost of everything was unbalanced. So they've done a really good job editing the game to be not just more playable with like the 3D motion of things, but also more intuitive in how you're supposed to do this. So you see there, I got 6 berries, and I had enough time with 5 cauldrons to turn them into 6 potions and made 24 gold. So you can see how just like 10 seconds of time makes it incredibly more useful. So it's that basic loop of, as I've said before, go gather resources, upgrade, bring resources back, upgrade the resources, sell them for more money, and then get more money to, make more money forever. So now we have 6 cauldrons, so let's go out there. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this, that even in Steam Next Fest, where they're putting out demos, you have developers that are paying attention to what's happening and tweaking their games based on reviews, based on feedback, and it's a really good thing. Like you should be able to give feedback and see a game. That's the whole point of early access. I know we've for whatever money ghoul reason, we've lost sight of what early access is. But early access is supposed to be, hey, I'm playing your game early, and I want to give you feedback on how it plays. We're playing games for fun. We're playing games for enjoyment and recreation, and there's no reason to be like, this game doesn't feel good to play, and then they just like keep making the game the same way. This kind of process, the Steam Next Fest, doesn't always work that way, but you get developers like this that they're trying to make a game, and they're making a good game, and they want to hear feedback from you so they can make the best game possible for the people who are going to play it. And I think that's good. With all that being said, I will say they did use AI to generate art for the Steam page, and I don't like that at all. That is not good. We do not need to be using AI. It's terrible. It hurts a lot of people. It destroys the environment. It's just generally bad. And I know that it might be like, oh, you can just make a silly little photo, or you can just generate some art, but it's stealing art from artists. It's a bad landscape, and all these corporate ghouls, as I said before, are using it to circumvent actual artists, and that's not good. Full stop. That's not good. So let's get these. This, I think, so now look at that. That's a double jump. That's amazing. So we have 6 cauldrons. I don't know where the next sickle upgrade is. I don't remember. We could get some more time. That's a 50. Let's just go this way. So there's some really nice elements of platforming. It's pretty fun. And there's a whole lot of map. They clearly have big plans for the rest of the map and expanding it into who knows what. There's all sorts of things they could do with it. But this has changed quite a bit, and I wanted to make a video on it. So let's do a couple more and see where we're at. But ultimately, I think this version is a huge step up from the last version. The last version, I was confused, overwhelmed, didn't understand what was happening. This version is quite good. Like it just tells you what's happening, and it explains it to you in a way you can understand. And that's good. You want to be communicated with properly from the people who are making the game to the people who are playing the game. Here we go. Level 3. So now we can go get mushrooms, which is going to sell, and they're going to sell for even more initially But not just that, they're also going to, if I can get them into the cauldron and cook them, they're going to sell for even more from that. So let's go use this boost and get to the mushrooms even faster. Here we are. Let's just get, well, there's 3 over here. Let's get all these. Let's see what we can do. Let's get back. Yeah, Rushcraft, you should play the demo for yourself. And it really seems like they are, like I said before, they're wanting to iterate on what's happening and how they can make it a better game. So play it, but not only play it, give your own feedback, write a review. They have a Discord server that you can join and kind of talk to the developers. You know, everything, they're open to that kind of stuff. Look at that. So I got 6 mushrooms, turning it into 36 gold. That's the most gold I have ever made in this, ever. Not just, see, look, day 11, I made 30 gold. So now I have 50 gold. I can get let's get these 2 fermenters, and let's do that. And let's see. So I'm going to go out. Last time I got 5 mushrooms, something like that, and I made 30 gold, 36 gold. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be talking. Anyway, I got 6 mushrooms last time. Let's ferment 2 of the mushrooms and see what I can get. Let's get this one and then get the one I dropped. There we go. Some kind of sludge here. Dripping. I don't like the dripping sludge. I don't think there's enough time. No, we could do it. 4 cauldrons right there, and then 2 fermenters. No, there's not enough time. How long does a fermenter take? I can't ferment mushrooms. I just learned something. Oh, no. Got it. I got that last second. Whew, that was close. Maybe you can only ferment berries? See, that would be something that would be really good for the game to tell you. Fermenters are good, but you can only ferment berries, not mushrooms. But again, they're working it out. And you can see, I'm too much of like a gameplay completionist to show you, but like the map is, there's mountains out over there, and that has an invisible wall around it. There's also mountains that way as well, where the sludge is coming from. So there's a lot of, like, they clearly have an idea for what they are doing in this game. Let's try to ferment berries. I can't ferment berries. I'm not sure what the fermenters are for then. Wait a minute, do you ferment the potions? Oh. Okay. Let's try that. Let's just go out. How much did I... Alright, 27 gold. Let's go get 2 berries, 2 red berries, and turn them into 2 red potions. And then let's ferment the 2 red potions. I bet that's it. I bet you can ferment potions. You see how it's only taking 2 hits because that sickle upgrade I got? It's just a furthering. It's an incremental game. So let's do this. 2 red berries into 2 cauldrons, and then 2 red potions into 2 fermenters. Yeah, there it is. I didn't look at how much they cost before, so. Wow, so 2 red berries turned into 16 gold. I think it doubled, because it was 2. A blueberry is 1, turn into a potion is 2. A red berry is 2, turn into a potion is 4. Then turn into a potion again would be 8. So that's really good. So let's go get this 3rd. No, we have enough. Let's get this 3rd and 4th fermenter. So do we have enough time to get 4 red berries? Let's find out. With this sickle upgrade, I think we do. There we go. Let's even get a bonus one since it's on our way. 5 red berries, that's 2 each, is 10 gold. So we need to ferment all, we need a cauldron all 5. Only one of those is going to stay as a potion. We pick these 4 up. We'll come back for that other one. Ferment them. And then come back, grab that one. And then wait for these. Look at that. Amazing. 36 gold in one run. So it doubles it every time. Pretty typical tycoon kind of thing. We're going to double it, double it, double it. So 36 gold. Amazing. Let's see. I think there was... Let's do one more. And then I'll show you... There's flight. You can fly in this game. or glide with style, however you wanna call it. So that's kind of the loop, you know. Let's go get a mushroom just to say we did. Look at that, we got 1. So a mushroom is 3, which means if you doubled it is 6. But you can't ferment it, except that you can, because I was being silly before, I didn't understand. So you should be able to ferment a mushroom potion. So there's that. Let's grab this, and this, and this. There's not enough time, so we're just going to ferment 2. Grab these other potions, and then grab these fermented things, and be done. So that's amazing. So the potions sell for 4 each. The fermented berries sell for 8. So you see how I did differently, but I got the same amount of money. They balanced it really well. So if you go over here now, I'm going to let you in on a little tip and a little secret. There is a Benny with a cloak. Now, not only do we have boots, and we have boots that double jump, we can also glide. And that is really good for this boost over here. Like this. Whoops. Oh, sorry. There you go. So we can do this, and then hit this one, and then you can glide like that. There's no fall damage, so, you know, whatever. Again, the sooner you can get here to the mushrooms, those are worth 3 gold each. So let's just take, we have 5 of them. We need to get back. Gliding isn't faster, it just is, you don't have to worry about it, you know. Let's do 5 of these, and there should be enough time to ferment 2 of them, based on kind of how I feel about it. Oh, got it. There's not even time to do 1, but I did it anyway. Okay, look at that. So how much did I get? 24. See, so it's a trade-off. You gotta Rushcraft. It's a really good game. So check it out. There's a lot of upgrades up there. There's more time. You can get more time. There's also these, which I haven't done anything with. This is like you make it. It's a distillery kind of. Oh, an alembic. Yeah. So let's just see what that does. There's also these are trampolines. See, kind of boost you up, so you can jump up here a little easier. And there's some parkour elements to it. This is, I don't know what that is. It's like a rocket boost. There's another sickle upgrade for even more crafting. And there's time upgrades everywhere. So, and you can kind of see they're color coded. The red bunnies are time related. Orange bunnies have been sickle. This has been like a different upgrade, like a boost or a flight or the whatever. And then the purple crystals are the how you make more money. So let's see what that alembic does. Let's go get a mushroom. Oh, see, look at that. I was getting carried away. Let's go get a mushroom. But yeah, this demo, this update has been really good. It has improved the demo considerably. It would be really interesting. You should check out, like I said, the initial video I did. It's quite different, and it's much harder. It's very confusing. So they're doing a really good job. They're improving what they want people to experience in their game, which is great. So let's just pick these up. Gonna pick these up. There's not enough time. I didn't get myself enough time. I got too carried away. My brain is like, oh, we gotta get all this stuff. Go collect more. What are you doing? So that's all I'm gonna be able to do. I can't get to the alembic. Yeah, so that would be putting the barrel in. Okay, let's just try it with berries. We don't need to go so hard for the mushrooms. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what more they add to it. There seems to be a lot of plans for what they're going to do, and again, they're listening to feedback, so that's great. So, you know, check this game out. Definitely, this is something to watch. Check it out, wishlist it, leave a review, play the game, get on the Discord, give feedback. They're listening. They want to listen. They want to hear what you have to say. They're not making the game just like to make the game for nobody to play it. They want to hear what you have to say. So the alembic is just going to double it again. Look at that. So it was 2, then it was 4. Well, sorry. A blueberry is 1. Then it's 2 if you cauldron it. Then it's 4 if you ferment it. Now it's 8 if you alembic it. So that's that. So that's Rushcraft. The art is pretty good. and the game is in great shape. It's improving every time they release an update. Here's my one criticism. The camera really tries to, like, if I turn, the camera tries to recenter on your view forward, which is good, but it happens too quickly. I don't know if there's like a way to adjust that. It's too much. Like, sometimes you just kind of want to, like, you're standing here and you want to look with this and look at the cauldron, but the game very quickly decides to turn and face the front of the rabbit. The other criticism is that there's no more settings than this, and I understand it's a pretty early game. You also can't get to the settings from the main menu, which would be nice. But that's it. Those are pretty basic criticisms, pretty low on the order of things. But this game is shaping up to be great so far, and they've improved it. They're going to keep improving it, hopefully. And look at this. That's a flying bunny. A flying bunny with boots that can double jump. So I'm not sure what else you want in a game. That's all you need. So there you go. That's Rushcraft. The demo has been updated for March. Check it out. See what you think. Let me know. Let the developers know. Play it yourself. And just have yourself a great time. Play this game. It's fun. It's a good game. All right. I'll see you later.